So let us begin today's class with the remaining questions from exercise 6.3. Last class we have studied first 3 questions from exercise 6.3. What are the things you have studied now? Exterior angle equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, which is coming to near close to that one is known as adjacent angle. Okay, so interior opposite angle sum is needed. Then we have studied the sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree, isn't it? In the second exercise, what you have studied? When two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Then alternate interior angles are equal. Co-interior angles are supplementary or their sum is 180. In the first exercise, when two lines intersect each other, vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. Then sum of linear pair. Okay, sum of adjacent angles lying on a line are called linear pairs and their sum is always equal to 180 degree. So sometimes we have to apply all the conditions that we have studied to answer the last exercise from this chapter. Isn't it? Very easy for you. See this one. This is one of the important question also. Very easy one also. Okay. So let us see. Two lines are there. Here there is no case of parallel lines is not required. Only two lines. When two lines intersect each other, what kind of angles form? Vertically opposite angles. That is always equal also. Is it clear? Yes. So here the lines are PQ, another one RS, intersect at a T. So what are the, which one? Vertically opposite angles? This one and this one. So if you get one, the other one is also the same. Get the idea? Now let us move to the question. So there are two triangles are there. Look at the first one PRT. Look at the first one PRT. Inside PRT, P is given 95 degree. Similarly, R is given 40 degree. Then how do you find this third one T? How do you find? We have studied that sum of 3 angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Apply the same. So you have to mention which triangle you are going to consider. In triangle PRT, what can we write? 95 degree plus 40 degree plus don't write angle T. Why? Because there are two angles T's in there. So you have to write it as PTR. Write it as PTR equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Angle sum property. ASP. Angle sum property. Now find out PTR is equal to 180 minus 135. 135 how much will come? 45 degree. Is it clear to you? 45 degree. Any other doubt? Is it clear? Okay. Then let us move to the second figure. See, this T 45 degree means what is the measure of this T? 45 degree. Why? Vertically opposite. So we can write PTR is same as STQ equal to 45 degree and the reason is vertically opposite angles are vertically opposite angles VOA. Vertically opposite angles are. Now look at the second triangle. Look at the second triangle. One angle 45, second angle 75. Then how do you find the required question? How do you calculate? Again we can apply angle sum property. So let us apply the same. That is in triangle TQS. Which one? 45 degree is known to us. 75 degree is given to us. Angle TQS is missing. Can be equal to 180 angle sum property. Now find out TQS equal to 180 minus how much coming? 120. That is 60 degree. Because 45, 75 we can have how much degree? 120 degree. So after subtraction what is our required answer? 60 degree. Having any doubt? Is it clear? Okay. Let us move to our fifth question. Let us see what is given. See our question. By seeing you feel little bit difficult, but this is the easiest one for you. This is easiest one. Why? Because here see, in question some conditions are given to us. One of the condition is PQ perpendicular to PS given. From this, which is the common vertex, common to both, which one? P is common. That means one line is perpendicular to the other one means the common vertex is equal to angle of the common vertex is equal to 90 degree. Angle P how much degree? 90 degree. For the figure teacher already and in figure also they have given I think symbol 90 degree. The symbol shows 90 degree. Is it clear? Then second condition is PQ parallel to SR. So surely you must apply either corresponding or alternate or co-interior angles. Surely you must apply any of the three. Remain the same in your mind. Then something are given. SQR, the small one. SQR, this one is 28 degree and QRT 65. This one, QRT 65 degree given. Then what is the question? Find X and Y. This is Y and this small one is X. Up to this having any doubt? Is it clear? So 90 degree teacher has applied. Okay. X and Y we need to calculate. But both X and Y are unknown. So what we want to do? Let us try to get one of either X or Y. Then we can find out the other one easily. So for that, look at the board. You needn't want to do anything in your figure. Look at the board and go through this. Suppose there is no such line. Suppose there is no such line. This line PQ and this line STR or SR are parallel lines. PQ parallel to SR. So consider QR as a transverse. What kind of angle is this one? One angle here, one angle here. What kind of angles are they? Alternate interior angles are. So we can write angle PQR is equal to angle QRT. Reason alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. But PQR is from figure. PQR is equal to X plus 28 and QRT is 65 degree. So we can write X as 65 minus 28. How much coming? 37 degree. 37 degree. Now come back and join the line. Now teacher is considering a small triangle. Look at here. A small triangle PQS. Teacher is considering a small triangle PQS. Look at the shaded one only. Inside the shaded one, this 90 degree is known to us. And now we got X as 37 plus Y equal to 180 degree. Reason is angle sum property. It's very clear. Angle sum property. Then we can find out Y using which method? 180 minus 127. Appa 3 at the number of 53. Okay, 53 degree. And our answer is completed. Already first perpendicular condition angle P 90 degree. Then parallel lines is given. So we can apply any of the angles that we have studied. Appa teacher line rub the full angle Q is equal to full angle R. Alternate. Okay, Z form. Alternates are formed like Z form. The Z form. Okay, Z form alternate interior angles. So X plus 28 is equal to 65. Appa X is equal to 37. After getting X value, we can consider a small triangle from the figure and it is PQS. For 90 degree, but 37. How to find Y? 180 minus sum of that two, 127, which is equal to 53 degree. Is it clear to all? Let us move to our last question. See, this is our last question from this chapter. Okay, from this chapter and also from this exercise. The little bit easy but little bit confusing. So go through clearly, then only you will reach the idea. Okay, as I told you, this is also important questions. Okay, consider to be in the list of important questions. So let us see. In question they have given to you only that there are two bisectors. Okay, bisectors of two angles meet at T given. Which are the two angles? One angle is PQR, another angle is PRS. But teacher already 1 by 1 ആയിട്ടാണ് മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Teacher is moving 1 by 1 ആണ്. Okay, teacher is not drawing the full figure at a time. Okay, teacher is drawing half a half like that. അപ്പോൾ ടീച്ചർക്ക് പിക്ചർ ഇതാ ഇങ്ങനെയാണ്. PQR ടീച്ചർ എടുത്തു. PQR extending up to S എന്ന് എടുത്തോളൂ. Up to S ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ PQR is a triangle. Side QR is extended up to S. Is it clear to you? Is it clear? Sure. Okay, let us begin. Okay. And the question is, we have to prove that there is one angle QTR. It will be coming. Next step, it will be coming. So QTR is equal to half angle QPR needed. That means we need to find this P. What is the measure of P? Okay. How to write P in terms of other angles now. How to find? Here you can't find the measure because nothing is given. We need to get a relation between angle T and angle P. That is the thing. But in order to get angle P, we are going to express angle P in terms of other two angles. Is it clear? Then how? Teacher will tell you. Here is an exterior angle for you. PRS is an exterior angle. Any doubt? No. So using exterior angle theorem, we can write angle PRS is equal to angle R. Can you take? No, because yesterday we have said it. Exterior angle A is equal to B plus E. അതുപോലെ exterior angle R എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ P plus Q ആവണം. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ആംഗിൾ പി എന്നുള്ള പേരിന് പകരം ഇവിടെ 3 vertices യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ നെയിം ഓഫ് പി? QPR പ്ലസ് PQR. ആംഗിൾ Q can be written as PQR എന്ന് ടീച്ചർ എഴുതി. Any doubt to you? Is it clear? Then second line, teacher is writing angle QPR is equal to, teacher need QPR ആണ് ടീച്ചർക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. So QPR equal to PRS minus PQR equation 1. Teacher has reached an answer or reached in a condition that angle QPR can be written as the difference between exterior angle PRS and angle PQR. Reason I forgot. Actually the reason is exterior angle theorem. There is no short form. Write on. Actually short form is not needed, is not there for any of the conditions. Okay, linear pair can't be written as LP. For our convenience we are using ASA, sorry, AIA, ASP, LP, etc. Actually there is no such short form now at all. Nowadays they also started using these short forms. That's why teacher has given. Actually it is not there. Okay. So QPR equal to PRS minus PQR. You got it or not? Is it clear? Sure? Okay. Let us move to the other case. In order to move to the other case, we need an angle T now. Teacher hasn't drawn T. Let us draw. But teacher is drawing in such a way that the half of Q1. Teacher is not taking full Q. Half Q taken. Similarly, from this exterior angle, half has been taken. Let them intersect at T now. Let them intersect at T. Verum T alla. It is not a usual T. It is obtained by considering bisectors of these angles. എന്താണ്? Bisectors of these angles. Now teacher is considering only one theorem, that is, sorry, one theorem. Theorem is an exterior angle theorem itself, and teacher is taking this shaded triangle. Look at the board. ഈ ഷെയ്ഡഡ് ട്രയാങ്കിൾ ആണ് ടീച്ചർ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, റിമൈനിങ് തിങ്സ് ആർ നോട്ട് നീഡഡ് നൗ. ലെറ്റ് മീ റൺ. ഇതൊക്കെ ടീച്ചർ കളഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഒക്കെ ഇത്ര എടുക്കാം. അപ്പൊ ടീച്ചർക്ക് ഒരു ട്രയാങ്കിൾ ഉണ്ട്, TQR എന്നുള്ള ട്രയാങ്കിളും ഇറ്റ്സ് ആൻ എക്സ്റ്റീരിയർ ആംഗിൾ TRS ആണ് അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ സെയിം ആസ് പ്രീവിയസ് വൺ. ടീച്ചർ ഈസ് റൈറ്റിംഗ് TRS equal to, instead of using P, here teacher wrote TRS equal to, same method, instead of Q, angle QTR plus, which angle? Angle TQR teacher എഴുതി. And reason is same reason, exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle theorem teacher എഴുതി. Is it okay now? Let us move. Okay. Now, same as previous question, teacher is finding only ഈ QTR ആണ് ടീച്ചർക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. So, QTR is equal to angle TRS minus angle TQR എന്ന് ടീച്ചർ എഴുതി. പക്ഷേ ആൾറെഡി ടീച്ചർ പറഞ്ഞു പിക്ചറിൽ നിന്നും എന്താ ടീച്ചർ പറഞ്ഞത്? Teacher already told you that, what I told you? Bisector of Q ആണ് which one? TQR എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Bisector of PRS ആണ് which one? TRS എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ we can represent them as half angle PRS എന്ന് എഴുതാം. PRS ന്റെ half minus half angle എന്തെഴുതാം? PQR എന്ന് എഴുതാം. PQR എന്ന big angle ന്റെ half has been taken എന്നാണ്. Half you can take it outside. Half into PRS minus PQR എന്ന് എഴുതും. Okay. What is your first equation എന്താ? PRS minus PQR is equal to which one? Half angle QPR എന്ന് കിട്ടി. That is our required result. That is our required result. See, angle TRS equal to angle QTR plus angle TQR എന്ന് ടീച്ചർ എഴുതി. എക്സ്റ്റീരിയർ ആംഗിൾ തിയറം. QTR equal to TRS minus PQR എന്ന് എഴുതി ടീച്ചർ. Then what teacher has written? TRS half PRS ആണ്. Similarly TQR എന്താണ്? Half PQR ആണ്. Half has been taken out. PRS minus PQR inside. But PRS minus PQR is what we have written? Angle QPR. So half angle QPR and it is finished. Okay. Go through the same all of you. If you feel any doubt in any question, you can ask me the same. Some worked out examples will be there. Go through the same. It is very, very important. Okay. Next class onwards, let us move to our new chapter. Okay. And some of the portions has been deleted, I think. Some of the topics has been deleted. Let us see. Thank you.